Hello everyone, welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise, and today I want to look into Kyle Rittenhouse's karma. Of course he was acquitted, but I want to see what's coming down the pike for him, because I've read that there's, there are lawsuits coming against him, civil lawsuits. So we may see some justice yet, but I'm going to check into that, as well as I'll check into the judge's karma too, because there was really something going on there. But I'll do that in a separate video. So anyway, this one will be devoted to Kyle Rittenhouse, and I'll look at his past life karma, current karma, like hanging over him the way I normally do, and then I'll look at the future. So, okay, I'll drop the camera down and get going. Okay, so if you get seasick easy, don't look while I do this. But I, have this deck here from, this was all shuffled and, finished the reading for Kyle Rittenhouse. Now I'm reading on the judge. I think his name's Bruce Schroeder or Schofield, or I forget the guy's name. I think it's Schroeder. Wait, do I have that written down? No, I didn't write down his name. I think it's Schroeder. But anyway, I'm looking at his, I'm going to do this weird way to get the reversals going in and put the energy and consciousness of this guy into the cards. And this will be his karmic reading. So again, like I said, if you get dizzy, don't watch until I get done with this part. Yeah, I don't do it very often because it does, if you're not careful, it can really mess up the edges of your cards. But not as bad as, the tossing overhand. Okay. The Rittenhouse judge. His karma. His karma and his future. Past, present, past karma. And his present karma hanging over him. And his future. Okay, let me take the two cards off the bottom, put them over here. Okay, so what is hanging over him, or no, I'm sorry, forces in his life. Jeez, put a fork in him, huh? Okay, basically painful ending. His biggest challenge, yeah, you blew it, dude. Okay, the karma that he brought in from his past life, I'll do two cards here. Knight of Cups reversed, and the Moon. Wow. How well he's handling it, how well he has handled it, and he's an older man, so he could have, done some good work. I don't think so. Yeah, jeez. Okay, and then, well, maybe, let's just wait. His current karma hanging over him. So the World reversed and the Emperor. Wow. Okay. And then 4 cards for his future. Whew. Oh no, it's this one. Okay. Maybe he'll go to another country. All right, let's get this category over here. Karma hanging over him, past life, this life. Okay, so with the Ten of Swords here as the forces in motion in his life, of course this is an ending, something that is just totally done. Just done. he did what he did with the Rittenhouse trial, and he's done what he's done with who knows how many other trials. And I think currently he could be going through some betrayal. And I say that especially because with the Hierophant in the challenge position, we can read it, well, I'll read it both ways. If we read it as the upright, but still with a challenge, we're dealing with somebody who's just kind of stuck in their ways and a little rigid, he's got these morals, and he thinks he's right. It's all about his belief system. So his belief system is challenged. He's not clear that way. If I read it as a reversal, this is a lot of bad advice that he gave, and impressions he put out into the world, and he's rebelling. He's rebelling. Not in harmony in his soul at all. Now, his past life karma with the Knight of Cups, this is somebody who was manipulative. This is somebody who cheated and was deceptive. And then that's further reiterated here with the moon, because the moon has to do with deceptions and hidden agendas and being deluded, being in illusion. That would have been better to come through reverse, but no, he's not clear in his soul. How he's worked with it, well, he's had a challenge into he hasn't made it yet over that threshold to get into his heart with the Two of Swords. Our task with the Two of Swords is to get through those feelings that have been, get through those emotional reactions and that hard, rigidified, like soul substance that blocks you from your heart. Because until you get to that place, you don't develop. The heart is the key to everything. It's also about, crossroads, being at a crossroad to get into that heart space, and he hasn't done it yet. So he's still in denial there, and, needing to face some fears even. And then, and it's especially reiterated because, this card is ruled by the moon in Libra, so it's about justice and equality for a judge. It's like, these cards are even worse for a judge. And then especially to have the Judgment card, because this, he came in with this ability. Yeah, he was deluded, but he came in with this ability to honor his call and to, get to a new place. Well, I don't know if he's going to do it or not, because this lifetime for him could have been a fresh start. But I don't know if he did it. It doesn't look like it with this card hanging over it. Right? The other way around would have been a little better, but to not have gotten into his heart, he's not going to be able to honor his call. And with the world hanging over him currently, the world reversed, very incomplete. He's empty inside. He's not going to have any closure until he gets into that heart space. And again, major disharmony. And then with the Emperor, this is no closure and disharmony within being in his own authority. So he might have issues with his father, because this is the father card. Or it might be that he's like his father, and they're both, in that old white man, rigid kind of, thinking that they're better than other races. In his future, to have the devil, it's not good. We're talking blindness, we're talking addictions, we're talking cheating and abusiveness, and it's not good. So is this someone in his life? And then same thing with the King of Wands. This could be somebody who tries to call the shots in his life, like the devil hanging over the King of Wands. These two together are awful. But he's got his hand out for money, and there's the opportunity there, and then maybe he gets away to some calmer place to try and do that soul work. But it doesn't look so good. On the bottom, excuse me, hold on. on the bottom, to have the star reversed, this is feeling kind of hopeless. You know, and this card can bring in a lot of pessimism, so there's that. And then with the Nine of Swords reversed, this is, again, is like, I think we had it for Kyle Rittenhouse too. It has to do with being disgraced, you know, and maybe facing some fears, but usually it's about avoiding others and feeling isolated and struggling. So that's interesting. Wow, that's a lot hanging over an older guy. To have this in your future, like who cares about the money if you've got this in your future? Maybe he has addictions that are preventing his power coming through, and he's going to go into rehab. That could be a possibility, because if I just go with the images, it's like this could be a nice place to go hang out for a while, and he takes the opportunity to maybe heal his body. You know, if he's an addict of some type, maybe he's an alcoholic. Maybe that's why he yelled at everybody all the time. Or not all the time, but you know, if he did it once in that courtroom, you could imagine what that guy's like. And this is a lot of fiery, you know, BS going on here. So anyway, okay, well, that's all I have for this dirtbag. I have no respect for this judge. Okay, thanks you guys. Take good care. Bye.